Good morning, my dear cadets. How are you all, my dear children? Okay, very good. So today, once again, questions and answers from the story, from the lesson, the best Christmas present in the world. So children, let's begin. What kind of presents do you like and why? What are the things you keep in mind when you buy presents for others? Discuss with your partner. You don't have a partner, so you think and write the answer. For example, you might buy a book because it can be read and reread over a period of time. Answer: personally, I am against the practice of exchanging expensive gifts. A rose or a token of affection suits every person and every pocket. This is why some guests offer bouquets or greeting cards alone. In case the gift is essential, it should satisfy some need and have utility. When I go to buy a present, I first take into account the liking of my classmate, relative, girl, boy, friend. These things should be considered. Okay. Writing, page number 20. Imagine that you are Jim. You have returned to your town after the war. In your diary, record how you feel about the changes you see and the events that occur in your town. You could begin like this. Children, you write your own answer. 25th December 1919, it's Christmas today, but the town looks. Or suppose you are the visitor, you are in a dilemma. You don't know whether to disclose your identity and disappoint the old lady, or let her believe that her dear Jim has come back. Write a letter to a friend highlighting your anxiety, fears and feelings. So children, let's have a look at the answer. Diary entry, 25th December 1919, that's the date, year. It's Christmas today, but the town looks very much different from what I had imagined. It has been ravaged, destroyed by war. Buildings are in ruins and there is graveyard silence, means absolute silence, pin drop silence, as you say. My own house burned when it was hit by a bombardment. The events of war have taken a toll of civilians as well as soldiers. I hate the fighting instinct in us and curse the war makers, that means the warmongers. Can't we live in peace like brothers? Or answer to the letter. Your own address, 12A, Block 4, Dorset, August 10, 2009. Dear Smith. Children, better to write Dear Smith on the next line, okay? I am in a dilemma. Okay, children, dear, you write the name there to whom you are addressing. I am in a dilemma. It seems to be insolvable. I therefore seek your help in making a decision. I had purchased an old desk. Inside it, I got a box containing an old letter. It was written by Jim, a British soldier, to his wife. I decided to deliver that letter to Mrs. Jim at Bridport. I reached her house. She was 101 years old. When I gave her the letter, her eyes lit up. That means what? She was very happy, extremely happy. That is what it means. She thought I was her long-lost husband, Jim. who had come home to keep his promise. She was excited and she kissed me. She didn't listen to what I tried to tell her about my identity. I don't know whether or not I should tell who I am. I only walked away from her quickly. Okay, given below is the outline of a story. Construct the story using the outline. A young, newly married doctor, freedom fighter, excited, exiled. It is exiled. Okay, children, it is exiled. Okay, exiled to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands by the British. Infamous cellular jail, prisoners tortured, revolt by inmates, doctor hanged, wife waits for his return, becomes sold, continues to wait with hope and faith. So this is the outline that is given, children. You have to construct your own story. Okay? This is one sample answer. You can write your own story. It was the year 1930. India was a British colony, but English education enlightened a section of people. They started fighting for freedom. A young, newly married doctor. So India at that time was fighting for freedom. A young, newly married doctor was implicated in a conspiracy case. He was sent back to Black Waters, Kalapani. It was a group of islands in the Bay of Bengal. Many freedom fighters and revolutionaries were sent there for life. They were put in cellular jail for a few years. They were subjected to torture. The doctor was hanged, but his wife kept waiting for the return of her husband. She grew old. However, her hope and faith did not fade out. Some more questions and answers, children. How did the author find Jim's letter? What did it contain? The author found Jim's letter in a where? In the small black tin box put in the drawer of an old table. Jim's letter was addressed to his wife. He was a British soldier, but he was glad to have celebrated Christmas together with the German soldiers. He put it down in the letter and promised to come back on Christmas. Jim talks about an incident that had just happened at the front. What was it? England and Germany were at war with each other. The British soldiers were waiting to shoot the German soldiers, but what happened? On Christmas, a strange development took place. The German soldiers came out of their hiding places and called out, "Happy Christmas." That means they wished each other Happy Christmas. It was festival time. They were unarmed. They had no rifles, no pistols, nothing, no guns. They were unarmed and they waved a white flag. White flag means peace. Yes, children. The British soldiers. So the British soldiers, led by Captain Jim Macpherson, agreed to celebrate the festival together. Who are Fritz and Tommy in the story? Fritz and Tommy are the names given to the German and the British soldiers respectively. Long answer type questions. Describe in brief the author's meeting with Connie. Connie, or Mrs. Macpherson, was 101 years old when the author took Jim's letter to her in a nursing home. She became very excited, her eyes lit up, and she mistook the author for her husband. She kissed his cheek. She said that she had been reading his letter every day, but she wanted to hear his voice. She had made a Christmas cake also for him, as he had promised to come home. She thought that he was back home. She called his presence at home as best Christmas present for her in the world. What had happened to Mrs. Macpherson? Describe her condition. Mrs. Macpherson lived alone after her husband Jim Macpherson went to join the British Army during the First World War. One day her house caught fire, but she was saved by the firemen. She was where was she? She was in the nursing home for treatment. She had grown extremely old and couldn't walk on herself. Yes, she just couldn't walk. So she could not walk all by herself, and her life got confined to a wheelchair. Yes, children, so that was the condition of Mrs. Macpherson. Children, suppose you get a question like this. Justify the title of the story, or is the title apt? You can write something like this. The title is apt for this story. The gift was considered the best Christmas present in the world because the letter had written that Jim will be at home for Christmas. In the letter it was written like that, yes. Okay, in the letter he had written that Jim will be at home for Christmas. Connie read the letter every day to feel his presence, and that he was present in real. It made her happy. Actually, that was the author. Yes, children. So you can take some idea from this answer, children. Okay, children, your assignment. Okay, children. The narrator bought the desk from a junk shop because, see, options are given there. You have to choose the correct option. Yes, children. So you have to find out the answer and write. What you do, children, you read the story once again. You'll get the answer. Okay? So 4 options are there. What are you supposed to do? You have to take the correct answer. Okay, children. Second one, I began work on it on Christmas Eve. In the above sentence, it stands for what? Junk shop, garage, the rolled top desk with drawers. So take the right answer. Okay, the next one. The narrator found a shallow space between a secret drawer. When he pulled out the first drawer, began to mend the desk, pulled out the last drawer, had finished working. Then the next one, children. January 25th, 1915 was the date on which. What happened? See again, 4 options. A, B, C, D. So, you have to write the correct answer, children. Okay? Question 5 also has got 4 options. According to Jim, a Christmas morning should be what? Golden, frosty, warm and comfortable, beautiful with the sun shining, rainy. So what's the right answer, children? Okay, write it. 6th one. But the truth, I'm ashamed to say, is that Fritz began it. In the above sentence, Fritz refers to. Again, 4 options, children. You have to choose the correct option, children. Yes? Did you get it? Okay, very good. 7. Question number 7 also has 4 options. The Christmas celebrations were initiated by. So it has got 4 options. You have to write the correct option. You have to choose the right answer. Yes, children. The next question, question number 8. Jim's first reaction to the Happy Christmas by the Germans was one of what? Suspense. suspicion, surprise, anger, disgust. Choose the correct answer. Children, in case you've forgotten or you don't remember what happened in the story, it does not matter. You read it once again. I'm sure you'll be able to answer all the questions. Okay, children, don't worry. Snaps is a kind of meat, a German wine, a sauce, a British dish. You have to write the correct answer. Question 10. Then we have question 11. What was the speaker's reaction when he realizes he was ashamed? He gets very angry. He was embarrassed. He began to cry. The correct answer, children, write down. Why did she become happy? Because it was Christmas at the sight of the visitor. Because the matron had served apple pie on seeing the decoration and the Christmas tree. Who did she think had come? Very easy, children. Yes, 4 options. Next one. On which date does Connie receive Jim's letter? Do you remember, children? Very good. Choose the correct answer. Then we have the next question. What is the best Christmas present in the world? Jim's letter, Jim's return, Jim's present, Jim's picture. By which Christmas did Jim promise to be back home? 1913, 1914, 1915 or 1916? 17. Question number 17. Does Connie's wait for her husband come to an end? It's the right answer, children. I'm sure you know it. Come on, read these questions. Try to answer. This is your assignment. The narrator bought the desk from the junk shop because. 4 options, children. Read the options. So what's the answer? Yes, that's the answer, children. Then look at the second one. What's the answer, children? Answer, roll top desk. Third one. Look at the third one. It has got again 4 options. Okay, what's the answer? That's the answer, children. The fourth one again has got 4 options. That's the answer, children. So that's the answer, children. Can you see that? That's the answer. answer, children. Children, I have one more assignment for you. It's very easy. Here again, you have to take the correct answer. Will you do this, children? Very good. My 8th class cadets are very good. So please note down, children, okay? The second one. The third one, children. Very easy, right, children? Okay. Very interesting to do this type, yes? Okay. Then we have the 5th one, children. Here's the 6th one, children. The 7th. That's the 8th. 9th. Yes, children? That's the 10th one, children. So that's your assignment. Very interesting, very easy. Yes, children? Okay, that's all for this session, children. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe.